Tonight after racing, look at our Facebook page because we're going to have up the main events on YouTube. Make sure you check it out, www.youtube.com/Manteca BMX, your #1 stop for NorCal and Central Valley BMX race action as we get our first main event of the day. It's our cruisers getting gone into the second turn. Julian Gomez coming out of Selma, getting it done out front right now. Got Westside making that move through the rhythm section, smoking on by Gomez, trying to hold on to that top slot. Chris Westbrook making that high-low ride. He takes over the top slot. Redline Challenge Factory ride for 2013. It's going to be Westbrook taking home the 1. Julian Gomez hanging on for the 2, and Michael Town rounding out your top 3. Good job, Joseph Bowers out there in main event #1, main event #2. It's our 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. These guys are getting it out front. Your Kuahara factory pilot, Alan Porter. It's Porter and Filippini running 1 and 2. John Rush back there making his comeback to BMX Racing, cheering on his competitors. Man, those guys are getting gone through the rhythm section right now. Porter still holding down that hot top slot. Rick Filippini trying to make the moves, going to race it on down to the finish line. They're going to get it gone. 46 to 50, you kidding me? Porter hanging on for the win. Rick Filippini taking home the 2, John Rush. Back there in third, we got our 5 and unders on the gate. Oh, gate slams down on our 5 and under novices. A full rack. We got Tanner Young, Peyton Heath, Braden Connolly, Noah Alexander, Taylor Roberts, Jordan Mast, and Preston Swan. Noah Alexander grabbing the whole shot, getting it done out front. We got Connolly, Braden sitting in the 2 slot right now. Don't forget, we're doing our award ceremony after the last main event. Noah Alexander still getting it done. We got Braden Connolly sitting in the 2 slot. Taylor Roberts running third right now. Got to run side by side for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Noah still rocking and rolling. Oh, we lost our top rider, Noah Alexander, leading the pack. He goes down. Connolly sneaks on by. Noah Alexander, Heartbreak City right there, leading the main event, goes down. He's back up. Let's hear it for our down rider. Last turn coming back at us. Braden Connolly says thank you very much. He's going to take home the win for Bandit Racing. It's going to be Connolly with the win. Kane Roberts with the 2. Jordan Mass, Lightning Peyton Heath, and the 191 by Preston Swan rounding out your top 4. Wow, action all over the track in that 5 and under main event. Make sure you check out YouTube tonight to get that replay. www.youtube.com/Manteca BMX. Spreckles Park BMX main event coming down the first straight. It's our 6-year-old intermediates. We got Zach Pasalacqua, Raymond Tinnen, and Cole Martin. Martin and Pasalacqua tied up for points going into this main event. Martin holding down the top slot right now. Go! Trying to find the fast way around that second turn. Doesn't miss the pedal. It's Martin, Pasalacqua, and Tinnen. Martin still holding him off right now, getting it done for the Icy Anderson crew. Into the last turn, Pasalacqua trying to make that move. It's going to be a drag race back to the stripe. Cole Martin on the inside. Trying to hold him off right now. Zach Pasalacqua putting on the gas right now. The horsepower. It's going to be Pasalacqua taking him at the line. Cole Martin taking home the 2. And Raymond Tinnen going to round out the top 3. Zach Pasalacqua going to get your overall win. 7-year-old intermediate main event getting lined up in the gate right now. Main event number 5. Oh man, gate dropping down right now. We got Ashton Heath, Gus Toffanelli, Dylan Gray, and Antonio Mendieta. It looks like Toffanelli grabbing that whole shot. Gus Toffanelli. Got Ashton Heath. Icy Riders running side by side for that second and third. Dylan Gray trying to sneak up in there, break through the Icy, stranglehold right now. It's still Toffanelli, Heath, trying to sneak up in there. Mendieta running in the 3 slot. We got him running side by side at the end of the rhythm section. Toffanelli sliding backwards.
Go low, Dylan.
Ashton Heath taking over that top slot. In and out of the last turn, coming on back to us. With your main event win, it's going to be Ashton Heath. Gus Toffanelli taking home the second. Still got a race for third at the stripe.
Go, Bobby.
Scorekeeper says. Other side taking it, Dylan Gray. 7-year-old expert, main event, coming down the first straightaway right now. We got Damon Miller, Ricky Carter, Tyler Mino, and Bobby Connolly. Connolly just making the move up into that expert class, looking pretty racy back there in the 3 slot. Out front, it's got to be Tyler the Mouse. Mino getting it done, got Ricky Carter. Shopping, trying to find his way up in there. Into turn number 2 over the triple jump. Mino taking up on the high side. Carter not making the move this time. Connolly trying to sneak up in there, got Damon Miller. Rocking it in the 4 slot. Carter trying to make the move through the rhythm section. Mino hold him off for now. It's going to be a drag race back to the stripe. Mino still holding off that top slot. Ricky Carter looks like he's running out of steam. Coming on back to the line. Tyler takes it to him. It's going to be Mino with the win. Carter with the 2. Bobby Connolly with the 3. Good race right there. Carter tried left, right.
Let's go, Dylan!
And Tyler Mino locking down that win. 7-year-old expert, 8-year-old novice. Main event, getting down the first straightaway. We got Xavier Solis, Dylan Gomes, Cameron Young, and celebrating his 7th birthday today. Happy birthday to the birthday boy, Michael Esposito. Oh man, in and out of turn number 1. We had him running side by side, and an inside rider got shed down a little bit out front. Got to do the 188 of Xavier Solis. Losing Dylan Gomes over the double jump. Hold that gate up there. Getting our track official to work on him. Still got a good race coming out of Xavier Solis and the 168 bike of Michael Esposito, the birthday boy, trying to sneak up in there. Cameron Young trying to make it 3 wide into the last turn. Still working on our down rider over there, Dylan Gomes. Oh man, new rider taking over that top slide in and out of the last turn. Gonna be a drag race back to the line. 168 bike sitting on point. The 188 Xavier Solis. Solis gonna take home the win. Cameron Young and Michael Esposito still working on her down rider. Take it. Dylan, hope to see you back here next week. Hey, Dylan Gomes is one of the stars on Good Day Sacramento. Make sure you check that out. Oh, we lost a rider in the first turn. York going down. Had it going his way. Justin York. Jake Harrell takes it over. It's Harrell, Filippini, Justin York down in the first turn.
Finish strong, RJ.
Working on our down rider over there. Jake Harrell, Fairfax Colors, getting it done out front. Harrell trying to lock down that top slot. Let's hear it for Justin. Getting back up over there in the first turn. Coming on back to the stripe. Jake Harrell going to try and lock down that win. He's going to finish up the day with 5 points. RJ going to finish up with 7 points. Justin York going to finish up with 5 points tied to Jake Harrell, but main event win goes to Jacob Harrell. So your overall winner is going to be Jacob Harrell. Justin going to take home the overall second.
Good job, buddy.
9-year-old expert main event. We got Brandon York, Cole Murray, and Camden Smalley. Brandon York sitting on 2 points. Cole Murray sitting on 4 points. Going into this main event, York getting it done. Factory Tangent District #1 ride for 2013.
Let's go, Cole.
It's York and Murray. We're running 1 and 2. Cole Smalley running third right now. Don't forget we're doing our award ceremony after the last main event. That's going to be at the back of the sign-up trailer. Award ceremony here at Spreckles Park BMX after the last main event. Coming on back to the stripe, Factory Tangent. Going to pick up the win. It's going to be York, Murray, and RJ Filippini. Or Cameron Smalley. 10-year-old novice. Main event, getting down the first straightaway. We got Sean Kaleda, Brooklyn Diaz, Morgan Geske, and Jasmine Miss. Got Girl Power running second, third, and fourth right now, but out front, Sean Kaleda says,
Push it, Momo.
Don't want none of those girls catching me this time.
Paddle, paddle, paddle.
Sean, Toledo.
Come on, Morgan!
Right here in the getting it done out front. Got Momo, Morgan Geske. Sitting in the 2 slot. Brooklyn Diaz. Jasmine Mast racing in her first race today here at Spreckels Park BMX. Looking good back there in the 4 slot.
Come on, Jazzy!
Qualifying through to the main event.
Paddle, Morgan.
Already in pink right there, where I know one of my daughter's old bikes. Seems to fit her pretty good. Coming on back to the stripe, gonna be Sean Kaleda picking up the win. Still got it up for grabs for that 2nd slot, Momo. Morgan Geske gonna hold her off. It's gonna be Geske and Brooklyn Diaz rounding out the top 3. Good job out there, Jasmine.
Gave it up already, huh?
Racing it out for that 1st slot in main event number 11. 11-year-old intermediates. We got Eli Turnage, Brock Bentoncourt, and Evan Heath. Going into this main event, these guys are tied up for points. Evan Heath getting it done out front. Eli Turnage trying to find a way up in there into turn number 2. Heath holding him off right now. Eli Turnage. Brock the Rock sitting in the 3 slot. Rocking it through the rhythm section. Eli Turnage sneaking up in there, taking over that top slot. Turnage on the underneath side, taking it over. It's Eli and Heath running 1 and 2. Drag race back to the stripe. Turnage on the inside. Heath on the outside. It's going to be Eli picking up the win. Evan Heath with the 2. Brock Bentoncourt with the 3. Good race right there. 13-year-old novice main event. Locked and loaded in the gate. Gate slamming down right now. We got Evan Waite, Casey Martin, and Robert Euchre. Euchre grabbing that hole shot. Evan on the outside trying to find a way around the first turns. Robert Euchre looking around, man, put the pedal to the metal. It's Euchre and Waite. Evan trying to get up in there, taking him on the underneath side. Evan.
Way to go, KC.
Robert Euchre trying that high-low he learned in today's Riders Clinic. Both these guys are out there rocking it through the rhythm section. Got lots of track time. Casey Martin sitting in the 3 slot right now. Evan Waite, Robert Euchre, Casey Martin, 1, 2, and 3 in and out of the last turn. Coming on back at us. Evan almost broke the tires loose right there. Robert Euchre hanging on to that 2 slot. Coming on back to the stripe. It's going to be Evan getting a little style right there. Robert Euchre going to take home the 2. Casey Martin rounding out the top 3. 13-year-old intermediate. Oh man, Shark Boy pulling the wheelie out of the gate right now, but he takes it to him. It's Shark Boy, Zach Loftus, your Cal-10 District #1 rider for 2013. Got the Redline Cup #1. Manualing through the section. It's Loftus, Benoit, and Diaz. Benoit taking him on the underneath side. The incredible one, Justin Diaz. BC Bikes. Loftus airs it out, throws a little style down at the end of the rim section. See what he does over the tabletop. Loftus pedaling it on through. Taking it home for the win. Shark Boy Loftus going to take home the win. Benoit hanging on for the 2. Diaz with the overall 3rd in main event number 13. Oh man, someone calling out Niner scores out there in the pits. Afraid to look at my phone, us DVR type people. Not wanting to know what happened. Sienna Fines getting it done out front. It's Sienna Fines, Factory Kuahara, getting it done out front. Got the 142 bike. Got to be Tristan Cardwell. It's Fines, Cardwell, Gallegos running 1, 2, 3. Cardwell and Gallegos tied up for that 2nd going into this main event. Bailey Gallegos sneaking by on the underneath side. Sienna gonna get it done out front. She's gonna take home your overall win. Your national major number 8 coming onto the line. Cardwell gonna hang on for that 2. Bailey Gallegos gonna round out the top 3. Got little Brooke down here wanting to hit up that snack bar, don't forget. Got ice cold drinks, candy for your kids, including sour geckos, available down at the snack bar every Sunday afternoon here at Spreckles Park BMX. Oh man, main event number 15, 16-year-old novices, the 120 bike, getting it done by Kale. Gampon out front, got the 42 bikes in the 2-slot. Chris Quillen got his bike put together for that main event, getting crazy back there in the 3. It's Gampon, it's Lehman and Quillen in that order, coming on back to the stripe, GoPro style. Mike Kale, the 120 ride, taking home the win. Noah Lehman gonna take home the overall second. Chris Quillen, after a hard fall in the first round, makes it around. Good to see him back up on the bike for that main event. 27-year-old expert main event. Gate dropping down right now. We got Chad Downey grabbing that hole shot. Julian Gomez and Danielle Hall running 1, 2, 3. Nick Lou sneaking in there, getting a little bit of track time. In and out of the first turn, Rad Chad. 27-year-old expert, Phoenix and BC bikes. Got Gomes sitting in the 2-slot. Danielle bringing it home for the 3, rocking it through the rhythm section right now. It's Rad Chad. Julian Gomez, the Red Line Cup 2 out of Selma. Coming on back to the stripe, Chad Downey going to take home your overall win. Julian Gomes going to take home the overall second, and Danielle Hall going to take the overall third. Last main event of the day. It's our 41 and overs. Got Shark Boy sneaking in there to mix them up with the big boys. Here we go. Oh man, the gate dropping down right there. One rider just shuts it down out of the gate. We got drivers going off the track everywhere. Zach Loftus taking it to the old dudes. Here we go. Shark Boy. Let's see if he can air it out this time. Oh yeah, style points. Everyone else is moving off the track. They must be in protest right there. What the heck's going on? Got him making U-turns on the track. Sneaking off. Oh man, the 41 and overs always hilarious out there. T-pole. I'll tell you, this has to be about the most entertaining main event I've ever seen at Spreckles Park BMX. There's U-turns, there's backflips, there's an 11-year-old out there winning it. Derek Lou, we gotta have a winner, boys. Or I'll just assign them first, second, and thirds all by myself. I think I'll give it to James Teeple just for having the best crash of the day. Oh man, these guys will be out here filling up sandbags. We're expecting a little bit of a flood out here at Spreckles Park. We want to thank everybody for coming out to Spreckles Park BMX.